The AoT fanbase is separated into three main political groups. 1. The ending defenders. These are people who love the ending and the story as a whole. The ending haters. These are people who hate the ending and, by extension, the rest of the story. And then there is the mysterious, enigmatic, eccentric, borderline insane party. And this would be the Hope Chads. These people are so insane, so crazy, so dedicated, and have so much time for reasons that may or may not relate to unemployment that they have concocted many theories that have blown up in their face well before the show concluded. In this video, I'll be documenting to you the 4 main times this happened. Be prepared, extreme cringe ahead.
Attack on Titan is going to have an anime original ending.
I really do have a feeling that we're gonna get AoE now.
Number 1. 100 Cams. 100 Cams was a mini documentary done by MAPPA to show behind the scenes. It was supposedly done with 100 cameras, thus the name 100 Cams. From this, we saw a frame from 138, right before Mikasa entered into Eren's mouth. This, of course, worried all the Hope Chads, as it appeared that Mikasa was going to kill Eren in the anime. They were depressed and despondent for days, until Tenzo or some other higher-up decide to cook up the very good copium that the anime will diverge in its penultimate chapter.
And the other cope they cooked up was, if you look in the top right, you could see it clearly says 004, which they said was the 4th cut of the entire episode, meaning within the first few minutes we'd be seeing chapter 138. 138 is the climax of the story. Why would they show this first, they say? This must mean we're getting AoE, because we're having the end of the previous timeline being shown to us at the beginning of the episode, so the entire 1-hour episode will be AoE. We know for certain, for absolute certain, how MAPPA works and how the animation works. And look, we can't see any of the other cuts, so we know for sure this one is going to be the 4th cut. And, as you'll see later on, this is actually not what happened. The episode most certainly did not open spoiling one of the biggest reveals. I told them, you don't work for MAPPA, you don't know how this works. Racer AoT, who knows a lot more about direction than they do, also told them they don't know how this works and they don't know what they're talking about. And that MAPPA separates the action scenes differently and categorizes it differently than other people would. They said, no. We know for certain it's going to be the 4th cut. And again, as I said previously, they were wrong.
Number 2. Mikasa's answer will be different. As part 2 of the final season was coming to a close, theories started spinning around that Mikasa's answer to the question, what am I to you, will be different. Hope Chads were stirring for days and days about how Mikasa's answer will be different and how this will prove AoE. They were so very confident they were staking their claims on it. Of course, when the final episode of part 2 of the final season of Attack on Titan aired, Mikasa's answer was exactly the same.
This reveal was so shocking that even the former president commented on it.
Wow. I didn't know that. You're telling me now for the first time.
Number 3. It's not see you later. Around the time of 100 Cams, a preview of the final season part 3 part 1 was released. This depicts what appeared to show a scene from the manga. The see you later Eren. Now, for those of you who do not know, in the manga, at the beginning, it foreshadows Eren's death, with Mikasa saying, see you later Eren, appearing in the same clothes that she was in 138. Now, Hope Chads were, for years, citing this as one of their main evidences of AoE, since it was something that was meaningful that was taken out of the anime adaptation with no explanation. Even I, a hardcore doomer now, accepted this and said this was pretty strong evidence and that it's worth looking into. In fact, before this happened, I, the doomer as you know it today, was actually 50-50 in AoE, thinking it was possible it could happen due to some compelling theories about Falco, Muv-Luv, the Berserk Titan, and most notably in this instance, see you later being removed.
The last thing I'll say, probably the last thing, is Aaron's dream, which got taken out of the anime. Sees Mikasa in 138, and she kills him. She says, "See you later, Aaron." That is all taken out. That is all taken out. That entire thing is just so strange.
Of course, me being an unbiased observer, when I saw it, I knew immediately it was see you later, since I'm not restrained by biases. However, other people were not so fortunate. They went stir crazy saying, "It's not see you later, it's not see you later, we can clearly see it's not see you later, it's different, it's not see you later." During the time of the preview's release to the time of the final season airing, we argued and bickered over and over and over again, having bitter disagreements that often resulted in vulgar language, so vulgar I cannot share on this channel. I tried to plead these people and tell them it is indeed see you later and you guys are delusional. They said no, and in addition to this, some Hope Chads were even saying that adult Aaron would appear in the Freedom scene, including a prominent Hope Chad by the name of Sadel. Of course, when March 4th came, see you later was the very first thing we saw, thus being a giant embarrassment to Hope Chad around the world. Now brace yourself, because this is quite possibly the worst, most embarrassing Hope Chad incident, and this of course is the Burn I'm Free incident. Now, for those of you who know me, I waited until October to read 139. Why? Because I wasn't going to read it until it was officially translated. I've kept the same attitude when it comes to leaks. Under the Tree is the last ending of Attack on Titan to date. It comes after Season 4, Part 3, Part 1. The full version was expected to be released on September 27th. However, it leaked beforehand. Now, when the song leaked, Hope Chads picked up on a lyric that they thought confirmed AoE. This lyric, quote, "Burn, I'm free." This, of course, was not confirmed by anyone. It was from some sketchy leak. They cited this over and over and over and over in AoE, saying, "How can you deny this? This means AoE." They even spoke to me saying, "Beluga, how could you deny AoE after this? This proves AoE. Switch to our side. Come on." I, of course, said I didn't look at the song, so I don't know the context of this. I'll wait till the song gets released, and then I'll react to it. Now, for those of you who are asking how this proves AoE, let me give you some context. There are a couple of things in Attack on Titan that are actually meaningfully different from the manga. One of those being the Berserk Titan, which, if you recall, happened in the Season 1 finale of Attack on Titan. That fight with Annie was actually made a lot different in the anime. Most notably, for our purposes, Eren was defeated and immobilized into a building until he motivated himself by saying that he will kill all Titans, not sparing a single one. Shortly after that, he started healing at such an incredible rate, he was set ablaze, and his eyes turned blue. Now, in this state, he uttered the words, quote, "I will destroy the entire world. I am free." Now, a couple of things with this. Number one, he said, "I will destroy the entire world," meaning he will finish the rumbling. This, of course, is according to Hope Chats. And number two, he will go berserk, quote unquote, lose his mind, and kill his friends in the battle of heaven and earth. This answers a much needed question, that being, why would he want to kill his friends when he said he would protect them? Their solution, of course, is that he will go berserk and kill them. So, when this line was picked up on, they were extremely excited. Now, me and other wise and prudent people, again, warned them that your ears can change what you hear due to your biases, on top of the fact that it's already hard to hear song lyrics. Song lyrics are notoriously misheard all the time. A quick Google search will reveal that, especially when you have political biases. They, of course, didn't listen and insisted they can hear clearly, without a shadow of a doubt, that it was "Burn, I'm Free" the day rolled around, September 27th. The song was released. On Apple and on Spotify, the lyrics said, "You're free." No "Burn, I'm Free," simply "You're free." These lyrics were taken from a Japanese site that gave lyrics to many J-pop and Japanese songs. They claimed this was untrustworthy. Luckily, 10 hours later, at least on the East Coast, full versions of the song, not the TV version for the anime, but the full version of the song, usually get a music video by the band. This has happened with many of the songs, and this one was coming up, and I was going to be dropping live on YouTube from Sim's official channel. Now, many viewers anticipated that this music video will have the lyrics that were official by the band, because this music video was created by the band rather than some random website that no one has ever heard of. So we all waited with bated breath. Will it say "Bird, I'm free," or will it say "You're free"? Were the Apple Music lyrics wrong, or were HopeCats mishearing things? We waited with bated breath, some for an hour, some for 22 hours, some for 30 minutes, some for 5, but we all waited with bated breath as the song played. Towards the end, the lyrics, "You're free." The single biggest embarrassment to HopeCats to date. Quoting a song lyric for months that didn't even exist, while I told them that they cannot trust their ears. Even after the "see you later" incident, they did not learn from their mistakes and thus repeated history. Even as the music video was airing, they were saying they won because the butterfly was there and someone was walking and "I'll protect you," so on and so forth. So now they are completely ignoring the fact that they got egg on their face for recording a false lyric this entire time and ignored it. This non-acceptance of responsibility will undoubtedly lead to this video being outdated, and I'll have to shoot another one before the anime airs about another HopeCat embarrassment. Hopefully nothing gets leaked. Otherwise, they will misconstrue it and be even more ashamed than they will be on November 4th. I appreciate you sticking around. Thanks for watching. And remember, AoE was never alive.